2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elby. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy will be following all the action. The crowd is up for it this week, I can tell you that. Glad to have you with us as we kick off the next event right here on 2K Sports.
Come on, slow down.
That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Oh, that may have come out a little heavy. "13 feet to the cup."
A really good look at birdie.
This one's looking good. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? Currently 4 shots off the pace. Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle, but then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah,
then
she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? Like, she's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden, she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
It's pretty handy here. That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. And in it goes. Trailing by 4 strokes. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
A birdie putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Ooh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Now 4 back after that hole. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
A par putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Currently at -1 following that hole.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
He's currently in a tie for 3rd here. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
This putt for par here. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
That should find the fairway. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just 2 shots behind. That was a bit of a miscue. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Currently 2 under for the tournament. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
This one was flushed right at it. Will it go in? Setting up in the first cut here. A couple under at this stage. See if that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
I just love everything here. The setup, the technique, the attack angle, the strike, and the hole out.
He finds himself with a share of 2nd place.
Managing to change Like it.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That's tidy. From around 140 yards here. And only one off the pace here. Well struck. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently at -4 overall. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. 4 feet to the cup. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich, 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
Andrew, standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough, awful, nasty, any other adjective lie.
This is a great opportunity for him to get closer to the lead.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes. All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
Can he save his par?
And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
He's in a share of 3rd place. The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Just one shot back now.
This is missing to the right.
This would be a great up and down. And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
And only 2 holes to go afterwards, Luke. Big opportunity.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. And now this for a share of the lead.
And with 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him now to 4 under the card. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. The news from the course is that all rounds are now completed, so congratulations to the featured player who has taken out this tournament. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.